Going with a clean slate here in Super. He won a PvP today. He is the ace for MVP.
And I like this choice, actually. Dongrigu, he was looking pretty good, but even, you know, if he went and he played herO again and he lost, maybe it's not the best for his attitude. And herO played, Super played very well. I like him again in a PvP. He's been the guy who's played a ton of PvPs for this MVP team. And he's up against a Protoss player over here, herO, who gets put out, of course, probably the best player right now for CJAntis.
Yeah. He's going to be checking for cannon rushes. Would be insane to see 2 cannon rushes in a row, but I wouldn't put it past Super right now, especially because we have seen a lot of cannon rushes on Yeonsu in the past, so could be something, but I think it's a bit too predictable. It's going to be so funny because I guarantee you he is going to send that probe down. He is going to check for it at the bottom of his base just to make sure it's not happening. This is tense. Whoever wins this takes the whole thing. This is the ace between MVP and CJAntis. Both these players being fielded today, coming up for their second time. Super off of a win, herO off of a loss. The map is loaded and ready to go. Let's jump into the ace match. CJAntis against MVP, the 2014 Pro League.
LTA는 SK텔레콤.
Oh my god. Already we have a proxy coming out for the CJAntis player. And this is just to be expected in an ace match. To be honest, the second the game was loaded, I looked at both players' mineral lines because I knew one of them was going to do it. One of them had to do it. It's like, I don't know, there's like Murphy's Law and Chekhov's gun and stuff. There's like all these principles. I feel like in ace match and Protoss versus Protoss, there's just a law of an all-in is going to happen. Just ask White Raw how he feels about that 2-gate proxy he did in the final match of a tournament. I can't remember which one it was, but that was controversial. But here it is. Looks like it's going to be proxy gates.
Yep.
Double, because he puts it in the main base and not the natural. He could cannon push with this as well with a forge, but I don't think that's what he's going to do. It's just much harder to actually be successful with that.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the pylon right in the base. We're going to have to see. He has the 150. There's the gate. First one. Here's Sora.
Sora, another Protoss player, knowing how this works all too well, and he actually leaves only the 1 gate. He does not double gate. And if this isn't scouted, this could be terrible. Of course, a double gateway would be terrible if unscouted as well, but this is transitionable. And the first Zealot is really key, because with that, he needs to do a little bit of damage. And then just continue to run with that momentum, getting the Cybernetics core up, getting Stalkers out, and just keep poking. We've seen players like Yeonsu win with builds like this.
Yeah, the biggest thing here is damage. He needs to get a lot of damage done with this build. He sacrificed probe, he sacrificed mining time. He has his own gateway and pylon in the enemy base. We see Super scouting over there, but not over here to the right, and he's going to regret it.
Yep, this is not a map where you can rush on the right side. He's just not expecting herO to be proxying because that's not herO's style. Don't really see herO do builds like this, all-ins, proxies. So he's not expecting it. And now he's going to check. And it's really, I don't want to say it's too late, but he's going to have to now micro his heart out. This is a test of micro right now. 1 Zealot is out versus 1 Zealot starting right now for Super. And he's losing a lot of mining time here. He does not want to lose any of his probes. If he micros perfectly, he can avoid losing even 1 probe, but it's going to lose him mining time.
So far, he's doing pretty well. herO not being able to go in here, pulling enough probes at a time to get that Zealot away, but now it's 2-on-1.
Yep, 2-on-1 here. And the Cybernetics core is done, Brendan. He's taken way too many hits on that Zealot. Super needs that Mothership core. He needs a Chrono boost out. He needs it out ASAP, not only for the ground, the air-to-ground damage, but also for that overcharge. Once he gets that out, he can finally siphon this off. He needs probes to tank for the Zealot. It's down to 25 hit points. And the Stalker is almost here. Here's the Mothership core. This is going to ward this off for now. This is not over yet, though. Don't get too excited, MVP fans.
Yeah, it's not over at all. Here's the first Stalker. This Mothership core has to be careful. A bunch of damage going on to it. A couple more hits could do a bunch of damage.
Yep. Down to now 95 hit points. The Zealot's here. There's avoiding shots. The Stalker going for the chase. He cannot lose this. He cannot lose his Mothership core. Now, the first Stalker for Super is out. And the second Stalker for herO is soon to follow. Does not have his own Mothership core. He has to transition to home. He starts a second gateway. What he may actually decide to do behind this is to do a gateway pressure because he has that forward piling up already as well. He wants to target down this Mothership Core. That is his goal here. Zealots coming in to tank the probe shots. Targeting, actually, the Zealots and not the Core. The Core escaping for now.
He needs that Core. It's getting a punch of that energy. It's
and he loses it! He loses it! And he catches one of the Stalkers. Meanwhile, the Zealot is even attacking a Stalker of Super. Should not allow that to happen. And now this Stalker with more hit points here for herO can chase. The second Stalker will arrive. And Brendan, I hate to say it for MVP fans, but I think this is game. How is he going to be able to recover from this?
It's going to be so hard. He's going to have to pull all these probes, as you see right when that Stalker comes out. But look at all this mining time lost. There's an extra gateway at home. He's going to put on the pressure now. He knows what he's doing to Super with this.
And Warp Gate research is getting close to being done. He's going to have that warping point going into 4 gateways now. He knows he's way ahead in economy. 23 to 19 probes right now. 3 Stalkers to 2.
And a ton of health damage done to that one MVP.
I mean, it's going to be 4 gateways to 3 if those gateways even finish, because right now it's 2 to 1. Warp Gate research is done. Chrono boosting out that last Stalker. It's going to be able to warp in right in the main base.
herO is playing this so well the entire time, just really incredible micro. Even making his own Mothership Core now, he's going to bring it across. He's got to micro the Stalker. He can't let it take too much damage.
He's losing one of the Stalkers.
He doesn't want to lose this. It goes down.
Another gift here from herO. 2 for 2 to MVP. This guy's just too nice. Ooh, even warping in a Stalker in firing range. He's really trying to give Super a chance here, but still, it's just the production. It's the overwhelming amount of units. 4th Stalker now arrives, and I don't think he's going to be able to hold this 4 to 2. Mothership Core about to arrive here. He's going to have 4 gateways at home as well. Going to have the better production. He's killing more and more Harvesters here. Super on the ropes, trying to micro his heart out, trying to capitalize on any more mistakes that herO might give him. But it doesn't look like herO's going to give any more. He's now got way too many Stalkers, 6 to 3. The 4th Stalker that warps in right here is vulnerable. There's a time warp, and I think that's going to seal the deal. Probes off the line here. He kites, and it's just way too much, Brendan.
Even with losing the Mothership Core, even dancing the Stalkers. Look at Super's face. He knows it. He's pulled too much. There's only 10 probes now, and with enough micro, he's going to go down here. herO is going to take this for CJ Entis.
GG! Ho-ho!
Ace match going to herO. CJ Entis, 3 to 2.
CJ Entis will take the 3-2, and man, what a crazy finish. There was this look. As soon as that first warp in the Stalkers came in for herO, there was this almost like spiteful look on his face, like, I gave you one present, but I'm not going to mess this one up. And once he had those gateways up, it didn't matter the micro mistakes he made. It was all over, and Coach Park looking relieved.
We saw Sora actually get on camera a bunch of times there. This was revenge, man. You cheese my Protoss friends, I'm going to cheese you, I'm going to get you down. It wasn't a super all-in build, but the aggression was enough, and he was able to just get slight leads here and there over MVP.